I'm just going to put this under the lid now to steam it. Turn off the heat. Quickly put that over, and then that over, and then that should stop the heat coming out. Well, it doesn't look like it's doing it too well, but it is. There you go. Keep steaming. I've mixed the three ingredients, the salt, the sugar and the vinegar, together until the sugar and salt have dissolved. And now we're going to add it to the rice whilst it's still hot. And then you waft it with cardboard so that it evaporates. But this is the rice. I mean, that's how it should look. You know, like sticky, it's all clumped together. Right, so we're going to do this as quickly as possible. Okay, so we're going to add it to this. I hope this has turned out well. So I'm going to add it, and then as I you need to waft one. No, come on. Why are you doing that? So that the heat can escape. You don't have to mix it, you just fold it over each other so you don't damage it. Can you what's it called then?
What, mix?
Yeah. So now we need to apply, now that's all done, as you can see the rice looks glossy there. We need to apply the rice to these sheets. I'm first going to cut a bit off, because you don't need all of that. And then you can use the excess trimmings for something later on. So I use about 3/4 of the sheet. The idea is to spread the rice over evenly, and then leave about 1 inch at the top. So there it goes. I must say that rice is very good actually, it's got a really good flavour, it tastes almost garlicky. So now I'm going to add the filling, which is the smoked salmon, the cucumber. So anything that comes into contact with the rice must be wet so it doesn't stick to it. So for example, I'm going to make a little ditch here now near the base so that I can fill it with, put the filling in. So here you go, there, pow 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 pow. You just keep repeating it. You do this and then you put a piece of avocado in like this. You just fill it all the way along and then you'll put the salmon in, and then it's time to roll it, which I'll show you in just a minute. It's going to be a very salmony meal this, I have to admit. And remember, if you don't want to use salmon, then you can just use vegetarian stuff. You can just use cucumber ones or avocado and cucumber. It really is up to you. Your imagination is the limit basically. Right, so now we have this. We just need to roll it. This is the hardest part. So let's see if we can get it first go. You need to make it as tight as possible. So you push this down and in, and then roll it over. And keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Then squeeze it slightly. And hopefully that's made it, yeah, that made a nice roll. And just round it off. And now we can cut it into portions with a large wet knife.
A large wet knife?
Yes, a large damp knife. As I said, it's always important to make sure it's wet, otherwise it'll stick to it. And the way you cut with this is very slowly, so you get a nice finish. So like this. and you'll see should look perfect. If you tear right through it, the problem is you won't get the nice finish you're looking for, and after all, sushi is like an arty food, so you want it to look, you know, really good, so you get that nice finish. So now we're making the other sort of sushi, so you just make little things like this, hand roll sort of things, like that sort of size. It's a little big. It's just too big a lot of the time. My sushi pieces are too big. And now, just for almost decoration, we just cut off a thing like this. I'm just going to wrap each one in it. So one's about that length, I think. Then you just wrap that underneath it. It also keeps the salmon on. There you go. Basic sushi lesson by me, Boss Ludwig.
Job done.